Hi, my name's Nick. I'm 23 and I've been a part of FAST for the last 7 years. The football aspect of FAST attracted me straight away. I just wanted somewhere permanent to play football. There wasn't the same day at FAST. Every day that you came, it was something different and it was always fun. It was like one big family, really. I just had points where I struggled in school with my behaviour and my temperament. Whenever I got in trouble, they'd just hit me with a detention or an exclusion and be like, change when you come back. I just didn't really get the best support. There wasn't really anything consistent. I was in and out of football teams, and then once that finished, it was the same thing all over again. Nothing's really permanent. Something always has to come to an end. I wasn't really open about my feelings. I would keep it to myself. I wouldn't even open up to my parents. I would tend to just deal with everything on my own. Didn't really believe I had any trusted relationships until I came to FAST.
I suppose it was like the everyday things, like the same drink every day, the same crisps every day, the same ham sandwich every day, which did progress to ham and cheese some years down the line, didn't it?
It did. A lot of our young people in this community equally don't try the comfort zone. So to kind of see his development, he left the country for the first time whilst he was with us, and just seeing him willing to try new things was a big thing. Being able to communicate how he feels when he's frustrated. When playing football, when young people are laughing at you, to take that.
Just be Rooney. Yeah. Just be Rooney for them, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
FAST taught Nick that from being a kid to a man. I mean, he's still a kid at heart, but he's more humble in a way. He'll lose his temper, and when he loses his temper, he turns red. He'll just act irrationally, but the more time he spent at FAST, he gained better self-control, takes more accountability of his actions, and he thinks ahead before he acts.
Once I got to 18, it was time to say bye to FAST. I didn't feel like my time was done. I was able to explore my options with Catherine and Elvin to what I could do next, and the route was obviously volunteering. FAST supported me with becoming a fully qualified youth worker. The biggest support was with my coursework. Shay did the course before me. She obviously knew what was expected. She would help me with the content. Catherine would pre-proof my work. They also helped me to set deadlines as well. That was a struggle for me.
His view on education was quite negative. I don't think he would have felt that he was going to finish. He didn't finish his A-levels, so the fact that he did finish his apprenticeship is amazing.
When he went through the second stage of the apprenticeship, his life got really difficult. He communicated with us, and that wasn't something that he'd always done. We valued that. We supported him to be able to push through it. We didn't make excuses, and he was able to get that.
Once he did open up, that drive and determination to be like, actually, I am going to finish this. Nick's mindset was, I haven't really finished anything in my life. So much happened in his life, and he had to take a break from learning. I think the resilience that he showed to say, actually, I am going to finish it. The hard work and dedication he put towards getting this youth work apprenticeship, that speaks volumes not only to him as a person, but to our young people, that you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it, with the right support, I suppose.
FAST is like a lighthouse to this community. They direct ships to their destination. When I came to FAST, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and FAST helped me reach my full potential. If FAST wasn't here in this community, a lot of young people would be like me and not know what they want, and they were just getting into all sorts of trouble on their estate. I didn't really explore faith until I came to FAST and I was introduced to Christianity. They were just very patient with me, and they allowed me to take it at my own pace, and always there when I needed questions answered. And when I found it difficult, they just supported me the best way they could and allowed me to dive into my faith.
That's what stands out for me, bringing more younger kids. Because they liked him anyway, but to see that he was part of what they were looking at outside as something interesting, but then Nick was involved, it brought a big rush of younger ones.
He brought people who were on the outskirts of this area into the community so that we can support them.
FAST has helped Nick mature so much. We both sort of started as volunteers. Catherine and Elvin trusted us so much.
To be fair, they didn't really give us a choice either. It was like, you're too old now, you either go or you come and help out.
If I think about our vision statement, trusted relationships, we all had a trusted relationship with him, and he was a safe person for quite a few young people. He played a key role in inviting and expanding our work to a younger age group. Because when he first came, he was a young person, but to the younger group, he was a role model, a youth worker.
A lesson I learned from Nick is when you're doing stuff, do it 100% and do it happily. Take your time and also have care for it.
FAST has helped me by getting better football, meeting new people, coming closer to different people.
And the youth workers go above and beyond and show us how the real world is. They actually care.
We can have like mature adult conversations with each other now, not just about football, but like life and what we're doing, what we're looking to do.
Ultimately, that's what we want to achieve. We want to provide opportunities for young people to grow up and be influencing.
They never gave up on me. Even when I gave them a hard time and I would try and push them away, they would stay until I was able to reach my full potential. That's what I'm really grateful for, because giving up was always the easy way out, and I chose that way out a lot. All the youth workers that were there at the time refused to give up on me. I'm very grateful, and I will never forget it.